What's up everybody, Kyle Smith, Arizona drummer here, and just like the title suggests, I bought another new snare drum. But look, it's the holiday season, and I happened to stumble upon this snare drum on sale in the box brand new, and I couldn't say no. If you ask anybody out there who knows drums, whether you play the drums, maybe you're a recording engineer, somebody who produces music, whatever the case is, there's one name that comes to mind when it comes to consistent drums, especially snare drums that are used in the studio. And that name is, of course, Ludwig drums. And today, my friends, we have a brand new snare drum that we're gonna unbox on the channel, get it up on the kit, hear it underneath the microphones. Then we're gonna dial it up with brand new battery and resonant heads and a brand new snare wire. And then again, hear what it sounds like, all tuned up, dialed in, and sounding excellent. But first, what do we got? We've got a new Ludwig snare drum, like I said here, guys. And it's not a Black Beauty. It's not a Superphonic, it's something else entirely, and it's super, super special. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna unbox this drum, check it out, get it up on the kit, hear what it sounds like with stock heads, stock tuning right out of the box. I'm not gonna do anything to it. And then what we'll do is we'll get it tuned up, get brand new Evans drum heads on the top and bottom, as well as a brand new set of Evans Puresound snare wires, and we'll hear what it sounds like once it's dialed up and sounding perfect. But without further ado, let's get into the box! All right, guys, let's get into the box. Wait! Before we can get into the box, we need a little bit of help from Teleknife! Okay, here we go. Gotta love a little lazy Susan. I don't know why they call her so lazy, she works real hard. Oh yeah, this thing is packaged incredibly well. So first things first, right on top, a little bit of bubble wrap. Then what we have here is a Ludwig drum key, as well as some information specifically on the warranty that comes with the snare drum, as well as who did the quality check on it before they boxed it. Really, really cool. Got this fitted cardboard. Now, the piece de resistance. All right, guys, and here is the moment of truth. Like I said, it's not a Black Beauty, it's not a Superphonic. So what do we have? Well, inside this very nicely packaged package, we have, oh shit, a raw brass Ludwig snare drum. This thing is so sick, you guys. Let's get it out of this nice foam, right out of the box. With stock heads. Oh my God. All right, let me get the camera so you guys can see this a little bit closer. All right, guys, so now I have the big lights on. Look at this patina. You can see the actual color from the metal being worked into shape. It's got the beaded shell here, where the imperial lugs actually go around the bead. But I mean, look at this. It is absolutely stunning. There's our Ludwig badge there, as you can see. Oh my goodness, look at this. Look at that patina though, you guys. This raw brass finish is unbelievably gorgeous. And then we come around to the throw off itself, excuse me, has of course the Ludwig logo. I mean, just super smooth, super nice throw off. Now these drums today come with a Remo Ludwig USA, but I am an Evans player, so we are gonna change out these heads. God, look at that. With the light on it, it is just gorgeous. It does come with, again, Ludwig USA Remo resonant heads, which I'll change, as well as a Ludwig snare strand, which I'm also gonna change. Oh my God, that drum is gorgeous. So the next step is we're gonna put this up on the kit. We're gonna hear what it sounds like straight out of the box. I'm not gonna tune the batter head, the resonant head, or do really anything to the snare wires, which, by the way, look at my traps, you guys. I look fucking jacked. Anyway. Let's go ahead and get into it. All right, guys, so we've got the raw brass shell on the kit underneath the Onyx i5. Now our Logic is recording, so what we're gonna do is a quick sound test. Let's start with snares off. Now with snare wires on. All right, so now what we're gonna do is tighten up the snares a little bit. All right, so now I've tightened up the snares a little bit. I'm gonna throw a snare weight M100 on here just to see what it sounds like with some of those overtones controlled for. First, snare wires off. And here it is with snare on. And now lastly, I'm just going to do a little bit of tightening. And again, this is the stock head, so we're just going to do a little bit of tightening here. That sounds pretty fucking great. Excuse me, that sounds pretty incredible right out of the box. Let's go ahead and get these heads changed, get the snare wires changed, and then we'll hear it again, all set up and ready to go. Here is the brass snare drum with an Onyx, Evans Onyx batter head, and then a 300 snare side head on the bottom. New Puresound wires. I have the throw off now in the front. And this is just barely above finger tight. So we're gonna start with the super low tuning and then we'll kind of work our way up. And then I have a pocket full of lug locks we'll put on the snare and check out here in just a second. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hear this drum with the super low tuning. All right, now we're gonna tighten this sucker up. Now we're gonna do one more tuning, a little bit tighter now. We're gonna do it one more time, but this time we're gonna use a snare weight M100. All right, guys, and there you have it. This Ludwig snare drum is incredible. With the brand new Evans heads on the top and the bottom and the new Puresound snare wires, it sounds unbelievable. Before I put this back on the kit, I also have installed my, of course, tried and true rock locks and my snare weight M100 on the drum to make sure it stays in tune where I want it and has just the right amount of muffling that I need to make it sound dialed in and the best it can be. All right, guys, I am so honored and truly privileged to own such a beautiful snare drum. Again, I've wanted a Ludwig snare drum for such a long time, and to be able to get this raw brass shell that sounds so great, I am so lucky and so fortunate. You know, I have to say, this has got to be the most complex sounding snare drum I've ever owned. Just the sound of the overtones, the sound of the body that it has, the crispness of it. It's super sensitive, it's got a lot of projection, a lot of power. It's everything that the Ludwig name means when you think about snare drums, especially in the studio. So I'm so stoked to add this snare drum to my arsenal and to have been able to share all of it with you guys so you can consider picking one up for yourselves. In fact, I'll have a link down below where you can pick one up for yourself. But you guys, if you want to show me some love, support the channel, make sure to hit that like button, comment down below what you think of this snare drum. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure to follow me on Instagram at Arizona Drummer, where I post more than just videos, but also photos, behind the scenes stuff about my life, things like that. If you want to directly support the channel and providing me with the funds and resources I need to continue to grow this channel and provide awesome videos for you guys like reviews, factory tours, interviews, covers, things like that, well, make sure to check out our merch page, which I'll have linked down below, where there are hats, shirts, hoodies, mugs, I mean, all kinds of goodies that you could pick up for yourself. And right now, if you use code WINTER, you get free shipping up through December 31st. So I think this is the last week that you could still get free shipping on all the AZD merch. In addition to that, make sure to become a Patreon member. There's so much to be had there, guys. Behind the scenes content, unedited versions, uncensored versions, more interactions, direct interactions with me, where there's direct conversations, direct messaging, there's phone calls, there's Q&As, there's all kinds of goodies that can be had over there. In fact, our last couple of giveaway winners have been Patreon members. So again, guys, there's a lot to be had there, and whether you buy merch or you become a Patreon member, those dollars come right back to the channel to support me and continue to invest in building this channel and making the best quality content that I can for you. Now, by the time this goes live, Christmas would have just passed if you celebrate it. So big Merry Christmas to all of you who celebrate, and a happy holidays to everyone that subscribes and watches my channel. I could not be here without each and every one of you. But with that being said, my friends, that's gonna close up today's video. If you liked it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see all of you in the next one.